Apparently in 2021, teenagers spent an average of 8 hours and 39 minutes on their phone every single day, which is literally the equivalent of a 9 to 5 40-hour work week and more hours than their parents probably even worked, except these teenagers don't even have a job. But realistically, that doesn't sound accurate, and I think these studies are perhaps just exaggerating how much teenagers actually use their phones. And so to test this, I asked you guys to send me a screenshot of your previous week's screen time. Jesus Christ. 15 hours and 41 minutes daily average last week. Doesn't that mean you were literally on your phone every single waking hour of the day? Like if you sleep for 8 hours a day, then that means you have 16 hours of awake time. And if you have 16 hours of awake time, then that means you only spent 19 minutes off your phone every single day on average. You're on Roblox for 45 hours last week. Bro, that's a whole 40-hour work week. You were on Roblox from 9 to 5 every single day for 5. That's literally a work week. But then on top of that, character AI. So you worked two full 40-hour work weeks within 1 week. That's like having 2 jobs at once, like 2 full-time jobs at once. But instead, you're unemployed and you're playing Roblox and character AI. So I think this one, yeah, you definitely need a little bit of help. This is not calm, not slightly questionable. Yeah, you need some help. You actually need some help. 11 hours per day. YouTube being 67 hours of YouTube you watched last week. That is more than a 9 to 5 job. How many hours per day? That's 10 hours of YouTube per day. How is that even possible? Do you not go to school? Is school not even like in season right now? And then 42 hours of TikTok in a week? That's literally a 9 to 5 job for 5 days in a week, plus on top of the YouTube. So you've spent a total of over 100 hours on YouTube and TikTok last week. How is that possible? 100 hours? But then Chrome as well. Chrome. Why would you need to be on Chrome for 28 hours during the week? Like that is 4 hours of Chrome every single day. This might be a D1 Gooner, maybe a D2 Gooner. But I mean, I think the more concerning thing is the YouTube. 67 hours. You definitely need some help unless you spend those 67 hours watching my videos. Okay, if you're only watching my videos for 67 hours, it's fine. It's honestly fine. 12 hours and 5 minutes every single day. Jesus, this guy is dedicated. It's character AI and Discord. Okay, this person. Is this guy a Discord mod or something? I mean, character AI. So you're spending almost 4 hours every single day on character AI. You're chatting with like someone who isn't even real. It's just AI. Like they're not real. Meanwhile, you're spending like maybe an hour a day, less than 2 hours a day on messages, speaking to real people. You spend twice as much. You spend 3 times as much speaking to AI, fake people who don't exist in real life compared to like real people. Actually, no. To be fair, Discord, okay, that counts as chatting to real people. So if you add this up, that adds to 28 hours of speaking to real people and 28 hours speaking to AI. Okay. You might need some help. Okay, I'm not here to judge, but you might need a little bit of help. 16 hours and 33 minutes every single day on average, or is this just Friday? I don't know how Androids work. I think this means just Friday. So that means from the moment this person woke up to the moment they went to sleep, they were on their phone for 16 hours. Who is this? It's a girl as well, apparently. So this might not even be a Gooner. YouTube for 8 hours and then character AI for 5 hours. This is literally an entire 9 to 5 shift. 8 hours is a 9 to 5 shift. They clocked onto their shift by watching YouTube. They opened the YouTube app to clock onto their shift, and then they exited the YouTube app after 8 hours to clock off their shift. But then no, they had another shift. This person works 2 jobs. After exiting YouTube, they went straight onto character AI for 5 hours. Bro, I can't even keep up a conversation with a real human for 5 hours. How can you do it with an AI chatbot who doesn't even exist? I think, yeah, you definitely need some help. You genuinely need some help. Oh yeah, we have an extremely blurry 16 hours and 58 minutes every single day. And that most used app is Google Chrome, 62 hours. I wonder what he's doing on Google Chrome for how many? Almost 10 hours every single day. Whoa, almost 10 hours every single day? This guy is beyond a D1 Gooner. This guy is an Olympic Gooner. That is insane. 10 hours gooning every single day? That is not possible. That is more than me. And that is not like, that is impossible. But in 22 hours of YouTube, that's like 3 hours of YouTube a day. Like that's still a lot, but it's like a lot less than gooning for 10 hours every single day. I mean, the rest of your feed is like maybe slightly questionable. But I mean, the fact that you're on Google Chrome for almost 10 hours every single day, that is beyond a D1 Gooner. You are genuinely an Olympic Gooner. 22 hours and 38 minutes. Up 21% from last week. So this person consistently does over 20-hour shifts. You spent 100 hours on character AI last week. and 98 hours on YouTube. How is that possible? Wait. How is this possible? This is not possible. So that means you got 2 hours of sleep every night. And then when you woke up, as soon as you woke up, you open your phone so that you could start logging your screen time. Or maybe this person falls asleep to YouTube music. And so maybe that's why it's like YouTube is that long. So let's say this person sleeps 8 hours a night every single night. So 8 times 7, that's like 56, I think. So let's just assume 56 of these 98 hours are just from like sleeping, like listening to sleeping music. But that still means that's like 42 hours of YouTube. That's a 9 to 5 job. That's a full work week. But then I think the more concerning thing is character AI 100 hours. How many hours per day? Hey Siri, what's 102 divided by 7? 14 hours. 14 hours per day on character AI. So for every single waking hour of the day, you are chatting to an AI chatbot that doesn't even exist. I think you definitely need some help. At least you're not a gooner though. Like you need some help. 10 hours and 51 minutes per day. Yeah, okay, this is a bit problematic, especially when your most used app is Safari. 40 hours. That's a full 9 to 5 work week on Safari. You're literally an employed 9 to 5 gooner. You're literally a 9 to 5 gooner. You goon more hours than your parents work at work and make money and pay their bills. But then this person doesn't only goon on one app. He switches it up. Google Chrome. 14 hours? Is Safari not enough? Are some websites blocked on Safari for you and so you can only access the goon websites on Google Chrome? 14 hours? So that's a total of 54 hours in a week you've spent gooning. That is dedication. That is literally a 9 to 5 job. And then character AI, 26 hours. I mean, this like, even though this is like extremely high, concerningly high, I can't ignore the fact that 54 hours on Google Chrome and Safari, just gooning. That is, okay, jeez. And 2 hours on photos. Okay, so not only does this guy goon online, but he also saves it to his device to goon as well. Okay, this guy is 100% a D1 gooner. That is concerning. 13 hours and 53 minutes. Okay. This is very high. And 49 hours on Discord. That is how many hours per day? That's like 7 hours per day? I mean, to be fair, maybe it's running in the background, although it can't run in the background on iPhone. And so, do you do sleep calls or something? Like, do you sleep call every night with someone? Because if you sleep for 8 hours a night, that's like 56 hours. So maybe that explains the Discord usage, and you're not even one of my Discord mods or anything. And so I don't know how you spend this much time on Discord. Maybe you're a Discord mod for a different server. But then what is this? Colorful Stage? 37 hours? Wait, colorful? Is this a Guna game? This looks like Hatsune Miku or something. Okay, I think it is a Hatsune Miku game, and I think it is a Guna game. I think this might be a Guna game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure this might be a Guna game as well. Okay, I'm gonna say this is, you definitely need a little bit of help. This is too much. This is way too much. 15 hours and 49 minutes this person spent on their phone yesterday, on Sunday. Okay, 11 hours on YouTube straight on a Sunday. Is that what kids these days spend their weekends doing? They just open up YouTube and for 11 hours, 11 hours. So from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Imagine waking up as early as 7 a.m. and watching YouTube all the way to 7 p.m. at night. This is how long this person went on YouTube for. Is this how much YouTube people watch these days? So no wonder why like Roblox and kids content gets so many views. It's because everyone, like, they go on YouTube for just 11 hours. And so how many videos can they watch every single day? You can watch like 20 videos every single day. So every single human is worth like 20 views. Whereas like with an adult, like maybe every human would watch like maybe 1 video per day, maybe at max. So that's why there are so many more views. Okay, so now that's why, okay, I understand now. So that's why kids content always gets so many more views, because younger people spend so long on YouTube that I never actually realized that. But I mean, bro, what is this? Samsung internet browser. Do you not have Chrome or Safari on your phone? Samsung internet browser. 3 hours today you spent on it. Okay, so I assume, yeah, potentially gooning. But then Google Maps, 12 minutes. Why would you need to use Google Maps if you're spending 11 hours on YouTube this day? Do you really expect to go outside and touch grass? Based on this screen time, it does not look like you touch grass at all. No offense. So I don't know why you would need to use Google Maps at all. Like, why do you need to navigate yourself? It doesn't really seem like you'd be going outside. So I think this is definitely you need help. Potentially, like, in between you need help and Guna. This is pretty bad. 11 hours of YouTube in a single day. 18 hours and 45 minutes per day on average last week. They spent 65 hours on Polybuzz AI and 15 hours on Character AI. They spent a total of 80 hours last week on AI chatbot apps. That's more than 10 hours per day. That is 2 40-hour work weeks in 1 week. This person literally has 2 jobs, and their job is to just chat to AI chatbots all day. Actually, no, they have 3 jobs. Their third job is to watch YouTube, a 40-hour work week on YouTube. That is insane. To put this in perspective, so let's just say this person wakes up at like 9 a.m. every single day. So that means on average, they wake up at 9 a.m., they start talking to the AI chatbots on their phone, and they only stop texting the chatbot when it's 7 p.m. at night. From 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night, every single day, this person is chatting to like AI chatbots. Do you not have any homework or anything? Like, is there not any like, is there no homework? Do schools these days not even give people homework? Okay, well, we're not here to judge, but I mean, you might need some help. You actually might need some help. 15 hours on a Saturday. Okay, that is a bit concerning. And you spent 8 hours, 6 hours and 48 minutes on Haname. That sounds Is that not just called like Hentai? Let me just double check what this is. Haname. Is that Haname? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is exactly what I thought it was. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, do not search it up. Jesus Christ. 6 hours? And this is legit as well. This was on Saturday, the 19th of July. Like, how many weeks ago? Like a few weeks ago. You spent 6 hours straight watching Haname? Okay. Jesus Christ. This guy probably binged an entire like Haname series. Oh my god. So I think there's only one appropriate ranking. This is 100% D1 Gooner. This might be an Olympic Gooner. You know what, I'm gonna give you it. You're an Olympic Gooner. That is a little bit insane. 15 hours and 15 minutes every single day. What app is this? Instagram. So you're on Instagram or Chrome or WhatsApp for every single hour being awake. That's 15 hours out of 16 hours of waking time. How can you do this? Like, and it's legit as well. 21 hours of Instagram over 1 week, which is like 3 hours a day. What are you doing on Instagram? Like, are you literally scrolling reels for 3 hours a day? Like, do reels really keep you that entertained for 3 hours a day? Surely you'd get bored of it after like the first hour. And then Chrome, 6 hours a day on Chrome, okay, a little bit questionable. That's like an hour a day, okay, potential Gooner. And then WhatsApp is 3 hours. Okay, that's pretty calm. But bro, Instagram 21 hours, that is a little bit concerning. That is more than slightly questionable. You might need some help. That is what you call an addiction. Okay, so we have one of my Discord admins, and they've submitted, 9 hours a day. That is still concerningly high. Like, any screen time over 8 hours a day is, like, to me, that's concerning, because that's, like, literally a 9 to 5 work week. But, I mean, 20 hours of Discord, I mean, yeah, to be fair, he is one of my Discord admins, and so that's fair enough. I can let this pass. But then what is this? Safari, 8 hours and 34 minutes. Bro, that is at least 1 hour of Safari every single day. This, potential Gooner. Although I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just going to say that maybe he was using Safari to learn like the latest Discord updates and everything. So I'm going to say this is calm. Okay, honestly, this is relatively calm because we're going to excuse the Discord since he's one of my Discord admins. Okay, so this is calm. This is calm. Okay, so it looks like this guy's averaging around like 15 hours per day. But the thing I noticed, what is this? Number 6, Facebook Lite. What even is Facebook Lite? That doesn't exist. Facebook is free already. So what are you downloading here? This could be a virus. This could genuinely be a virus. I think you might have a virus on your Android phone. But I mean, apart from that, it's definitely very high. I think you definitely need some help. But bro, Facebook Lite, you need to check that out. This is 100% a virus. You need to get that off your phone. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Finally, we have a normal person. This is probably going to be the most calm screen time of all time for this person ever, like in this entire server ever. So on Monday they spent 1 hour and 13 minutes. Okay, let's just ignore Sunday. You spent almost 8 hours. Okay, let's just ignore that. So I assume this person had school. Yeah, they're probably still in school. So they spent 18 minutes on YouTube, 14 minutes on Roblox, 9 minutes on Spotify. Okay, this is extremely calm. This person has self-control. This is what we like to see. Self-control. We do not like to see people spending 11 hours in a single day just watching YouTube. 18 minutes, that's like one video. Maybe that's like one video from me. But this is what we like to see. This is what we call self-control. This is good. This is what we like. This is calm. 100% calm. More people need to do this. Set timers for your apps. You can set daily timers for most apps. Yeah, people should do this. People need to do this. 3 hours and 51 minutes. This is pretty calm. This is pretty calm. This is not as bad as some of the other ones we've seen. Although the problem is that you've spent your entire screen time on Colorful Stage and Genshin Impact. 2 notoriously Gooner games. Okay, I mean, at least the screen time is lower than other people, but interesting choice of, so that means you're spending 3 hours per day playing either one of these. 3 hours per day. 3 hours. But I mean, at least you're not like spending like 80 hours like on like the AI chatbot apps, or like maybe like 80 hours watching YouTube. I mean, 3 hours per day on Guna games, I think that's better than other things. But because these are Guna games, I might have to give you the D1 Guna ranking. But yeah, this is calm. This is pretty calm, honestly. On Saturday, this guy spent 15 hours and 8 minutes on their phone. They were playing Among Us for 10 hours straight on Saturday. That was last week. Are you serious? 10 hours playing Among Us? Do people even play that game these days? That is insane. 10 hours. And the rest is like surprisingly normal. I think you might need some help purely because of the 10 hours on Among Us. I've never seen that. Okay, you actually need some help.